Voices.
Lights, camera, laughter. Welcome to We Heard Voices with
Rain,
Olivia,
Millie,
and Sophie
for movie-loving mates with a sprinkle of cinematic charm. Join us as we deep dive into the world of movies, sharing laughs, insights, and our own personal faves. Sometimes we'll even have some special guests popping in to share their own favourite films with us. So grab a brew, get yourself comfy, and join us for We Heard Voices. Wow, the crowd goes wild, cheers. So, this week we watched
Coraline.
Which was Ren's recommendation. Favourite film, would you say? One of them.
One of, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go on? Is your podcast?
It is my podcast. That's making me very nervous. How did you guys like Coraline?
I liked it.
It was alright. It was alright.
Do you want to elaborate?
It's just my first point is bit of a weird girlie, not gonna lie, bit of a brat.
She does get called a brat, to be fair.
Does she?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well,
By me.
Spider girl.
I'm in the film. I call her a brat, personally.
Yeah.
What? She said by me.
Did not make that connection, to be fair.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Anyone
Do you want
want a fun fact? Do you want a fun fact?
Go on.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Coraline is the third highest grossing stop motion film. Do you want to guess 1 and 2?
Wallace and Gromit.
Chicken running.
Yeah. Chicken runs at 1. Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is number 2. And then it's Coraline.
Oh my god, Aardman is just...
On top.
I found that out when I was researching Wallace and Gromit for my short films. And then Coraline happens to be there. I was like, oh, this is brilliant.
I love that.
I have another fun fact.
Go on.
Until 2016, it was the longest stop-motion film. It was replaced by Kubo and the Two Strings, but before 2016, it was the longest.
Flip is Tubo and the...
Kubo.
Cubo and the...
Yeah, he plays the guitar.
He plays the guitar, yeah.
Wow.
You not watched it, Sophie?
Creative. No.
Go yourself a
can't say
film
that.
student.
You don't watch Kubo and the Two Strings?
I have no idea what you guys are on about.
Never even heard of it.
No.
Right, back to Coraline, guys. Back to Coraline.
What? Right. Rain, why is it your favourite film or one of your favourite films?
Because it's amazing. I was going to buy a film about fairy tales when I was younger at Tesco, and at the last minute I picked up this film, and it was the best decision I ever made. I love this film.
It is, to be fair, it is basically a fairy tale.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's creepier.
It, like...
Do you disagree, Olivia?
Well, no, I was just... It's just like, it is basically a fairy tale, mate, but it is, isn't it?
It is.
What was the basically for?
Well, it's a bit like Pan's Labyrinth, isn't it? It's
It does.
Pan's
It does give Pan's Labyrinth
It
vibes.
does.
I also love Pan's Labyrinth.
Just
so
like
that
the
makes
whole
sense.
plot is just Pan's Labyrinth, isn't it?
Elaborate. It's just not Spanish.
Yeah.
No,
To be fair,
And
a
stop
little.
motion.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not getting it. Elaborate.
There's so many similarities.
Yeah.
So there's similarities, but the
tasks.
plot isn't basically the
Three
same.
tasks, 3 little eyes,
3 eyes, yeah.
the souls and the
Souls,
eyes.
yeah.
The pale man is basically the other mum when she goes all witchy, spidery. And then she goes through a little door.
She does go through a little
So
door.
it's
Yeah.
basically the same film.
And then when she loses her eyes, and then she has to
Yeah.
like locate her through the. I know the pale man doesn't do that, but he doesn't have eyes. So
You don't have eyes.
It's a very
No,
simple.
he does. They're just in his hands.
And there's a lot of...
Yeah.
No, he has to put them in his hands. So they're not always in his hands.
They were on a
and then
plane.
when like
Exactly.
the fairies get him, and he's like swatting him away. You can't see anything because he's swatting the fairies.
Yeah.
Right, back to Coraline, guys.
Sorry.
Who was your favourite characters?
Oh.
The
cat.
No.
The lesbians. What are their names? wait. Oh my god, it's like Miriam and the other one. What's Darcy? No. What's the
I
other?
just remember Miriam. I can't remember the
oh my
other
god, because they say Miriam so much. Miriam and April. I've literally put my favourite lesbians because they are.
Good for them.
I love them so much.
Do you have a favourite, Olivia?
I'm really thinking.
You're on the spot now.
Who's your favourite? While she's thinking, who's your favourite? Exactly. No
Exact.
swearing on the podcast.
Apologies.
Oh, yeah, I got told off for that last time.
Apologies. I think mine would probably be the cat as well.
I love how he just starts talking out of nowhere. It's nothing, and just...
He's got such a mischievous voice as well.
Yeah, I like the little vendetta he's got against the other mother as well. Like, she just really does not like him.
She's still thinking.
I don't. I'm going for every character, and they're all a bit naff.
Do you have a least favourite character?
Did you like the cat?
You are quite I got it. At first, I was like, "What are you doing?" And then he could yap, and I was like, "Love you." I like the lad at the end, the one that's like the whole time.
He
freaks
me out.
I hate the fact that his neck's like this the whole time.
Yeah, can we talk about their necks, please?
No, I've
There's all of them. Right, YB. Yeah. And the dad. I don't actually know what the parents are called, I'll be honest.
Me neither.
Oh, no, he does have a name.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Right, Charlie needs to go to a doctor.
I could have made that up, to be fair.
Because why is Charlie's neck? It is just like a tube that connects like his head to his... It's like...
That is what your neck is.
Well done, Sophie.
Why is it so horizontal?
No, it is, to be fair.
It is giving like
it's so long.
Discord mod.
Especially when he sat at that computer.
And YB just doesn't have a neck.
No.
It's just, his head is just like not... It doesn't...
No.
It defies physics.
Do you want to know a fun fact about YB?
Go on.
He was a write-in, he wasn't in the book, but they couldn't have Coraline just doing monologues all the time because it'd break the flow and you can't read her mind, so they put YB in so that she could shout at YB and actually talk about what she's thinking.
She would look like a bit of a freak if she didn't...
Yeah, so they couldn't have her talking to herself.
She got introduced and then like she just goes, "Why were you born?"
That was so rude.
Poor guy.
I always feel bad for YB.
Why born? Such a sad name.
It is. But yeah, I literally got here the proportions of these people. Yeah.
Mr. Babinski.
Oh,
Circus guy.
Yeah.
yeah. Do you know why he's blue?
No.
Yeah.
I can tell you why he's blue.
Go on.
So he is Russian, and also his badge that he has.
He is Russian.
Right, that's the reason.
No, and it's the badge that he has is what they gave to people for cleaning up after what the thing has gone from my brain. The radiation thing.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl, yeah. People, the cleanup crew from Chernobyl,
Yeah.
they got those badges. So he's blue because of the radiation.
Oh.
Also, he like fully just jumps off the roof at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Love
Mr.
that.
Binks.
He's
I
just
can't say
doing
his name.
yoga on the roof.
Just upside down on the fence outside his door.
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
He's a bit of a weird guy, though. He's like the mice, say not to go through the little door.
He also nearly gets I don't know if I'm allowed to say his thing chopped off, doesn't he?
Whoa.
You know, when he like
What? I've watched this film about 20 times. I don't know what you're on
you know when
about.
he jumps on top of Coraline.
Oh,
and then he like
yeah.
squats, and there's
Yeah.
just the scissors that are just like
Yeah.
that close.
Oh, yeah.
Felt for him. Oh,
He jumps off and Coraline's there with like a
scissors.
A gardening snippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for good. Okay.
Really
Okay.
scary.
He almost got snipped.
He did.
It would have hurt.
Too much acrobatics.
I would like to say I was jealous at the start because she threaded that needle so easily. She just went, and it just went straight in, and it was just I was jealous.
In the
'cause-
title screen.
Yeah, that's the first note I made. She
You-
threaded it so easily. I was
Are you-
jealous.
Are you a knitter or a sewer?
I sew sometimes.
Oh.
I used to. I don't anymore. But do you know in that when she has like the needle hand, the
Yeah.
metal? That's because she hasn't had any soles for a while, so she's been deteriorating. She's had to replace her hands with metal. She uses the souls of the children to keep herself like young and healthy.
You know so many fun facts
You know-
about
Yeah.
this film.
You know what I've been
Also-
thinking? I haven't had a soul in a while.
Also, the doll they
Oh,
make,
no.
the doll at the beginning before it's turned into Coraline is YB's grandmother's sister. That's the doll that she had for her.
Oh, it's been ages then. No wonder she's deteriorating.
Peckish. That is such a cute opening sequence, though. I love it.
Cute.
Yeah, it's like it's freaky. but cute.
No, I do love it as an opening
No,
sequence.
it's good. I just wouldn't describe it as
cute.
cute.
Okay, it's good. It's a good opening sequence.
You're taking out the cute there, Sophie.
Yeah.
I just have why does she just accept the doll? Like,
Yeah.
No, I'd be so freaked out.
like if someone, I've just moved into a place and my neighbour just goes, oh, I found this in my grandma's attic, it looks like you. I'm like, get that away from me.
Yeah. Coraline,
I'm not going to be like, oh, take it everywhere with me, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to put it in my bed, like the chair next to my bed. First of all, why does she have a chair next to her bed?
So parents can come
weird
and,
thing.
parents just come and say, night, Coraline.
Yeah, but you
See you in the
you
morning.
walk in, you say, you tuck her in, you go, night,
Then
Coraline,
you sit on the chair
and watch her sleep.
watch her sleep, and then go and do their other stuff.
They did do that at one point in the film, to be fair.
Yeah, and Wivey was there as well. That was a bit.
Oh, the old, the buckle button ones.
Yeah.
Bit weird, I'm not.
I have to say, I just made a note that said so many buttons with the emojis that just said.
I have something
the
like that.
eyes.
I said bits are into buttons. It's giving Billy Cole.
The thing with the buttons is that she can watch Coraline through anything with button eyes. That's why there's so many. She watches them through the doll and through all of the other characters. So why be with button eyes to other father? She can see through all of the button eyes.
I do feel like if Millie was like Coraline in that situation, she'd be so up for
I don't
it.
know why she didn't accept the buttons. Honestly, she could.
Millie would be in heaven. The amount of buttons everywhere.
Wait, I have a very important question. What colour eyes would you have chosen?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. The sound. Do you know how it's like? It was a TikTok sound. It was
Yeah.
like, that's all it reminded me of. Sorry.
But what?
But what colour?
What colour? That answers the question.
I think it'd have to be the black ones.
Classic.
No, because like I've got blue eyes, and if it was blue, it'd look really creepy. Like just like bright blue eyes.
Because black buttons wouldn't look creepy at all.
No.
No, you fit in with everyone then. No one else would. No one. I could have purple eyes.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, but then she takes your soul and traps you in a mirror.
Go on.
That was me note. I'm not sure how
I'll
well
zoom
that's
in,
going
don't
to pick
worry.
up on camera.
Whoever's editing, zoom in, guys.
I'm struggling with things to talk about because there's too many things to talk about. I want to make a video essay on this film. There is so much detail put into it. 53 sets built in a warehouse for this stop motion film. There was so much effort.
I've got a note that just says the way the mum walks away is so funny. Because she just stomps everywhere.
Yeah. I just have the pink house is giving cutesy. But, no, and so I have that, which is like the second note I have. And then I have like, then later on, much later on, I said, oh my god, I love that house even more. When she goes into the other place and it goes like proper pink and proper white, I'm like, oh, love it. And Coraline has, sorry, I feel like I'm joking. Coraline has a corner window thing. Literally my dream. You know those like bay windows where you can like sit and thingy, and there's a perfect place for a Christmas tree. I really want one.
It always just reminds me of Girl Meets World.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Iconic.
What did you guys think about the song?
I love
Which one? I love the song.
I love it.
Wait, the one that the other dad
Making up a
sings.
song about Coraline.
Yeah.
She's a peach, she's a doll, she's a pal of mine.
I picked up on this. It says our eyes will be on Coraline in the song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
it's got a
talks
load
about
of-
like eyes, buttons,
She's,
Yeah.
she's
watching
cute
her.
as a button in the eyes of everyone who ever laid eyes on Coraline.
He was trying to warn her.
And everyone just calls her a
Yes.
doll, and I'm like, girlie, get
That's
rid of your doll.
suspicious.
The
Yeah.
fact that the other father has like his own personality always confuses me a little bit though, because he's been created by the other mother.
But it's
No,
like,
but it's the
it's
opposite
like
of.
Frankenstein, isn't it? Frankenstein.
I love
is
his
monster.
slippers. I love his slippers. Sorry, I needed to add that. I've got it in capitals, I think.
I love the other dad, though. Just in general.
I mean, I put a note that said the food looks rank because like it was like her actual dad cooking, and then she went to the other mother and the other father, and I was like,
Ah.
yeah. I understand it now.
Ooh, at the end of the film, right, you probably didn't notice this, the dad on his jumper, he has a stain from tomato sauce, and that's because there's a deleted scene where instead of going home and having her dad's cooking, which she hates, they went out and got food, but they deleted it from the film. There was a deleted scene of them going and getting food.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that because I didn't see the deleted scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd notice that because you didn't see the deleted scene.
Also, the dad is like one of my favourite characters. I love his quote where he just goes, "I've got a terrible case of writer's rash on my own," and then he does like a little, just like a close up.
Oh, I love the chicken oven glove. The other mother just did an oven glove that was just a chicken.
Love that.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite iconic.
Also, the chicken that popcorn just comes out of his arm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Well.
cool.
It was.
First, because in like the other world, it's an actual chicken that's just like hitting its head. It gives the one from Moana, and I was like, oh,
What's the one from
intertextual
Moana called?
reference.
Moana had not been made.
I know. Hey.
There was a reference to Nightmare Before Christmas, though. There's quite a few of them throughout the film, but when the other mother cracks the egg in the yolk, you can see the Jack the Skeleton's face.
I had something. I
haven't seen
let me hold up a sec. I had something. I said, the ghosts and the souls and people are given the trick or treaters from Nightmare Before Christmas.
There's lots of
I
references
thought
to
you were
Nightmare
gonna say
Before
Christmas
Christmas.
Carol.
Also,
The same. I
the
did that.
movers at the beginning of the film, there were two brothers who were animators who worked for Nightmares Before Christmas.
Hold that thought. I don't know why I have this, but I just have in all capitals the puppy eyes with a throwing up emoji. So I think, from what I think, at the very start, Coraline does some puppy eyes or something to her mum to try and get something. And
gloves.
I don't know. It could
Was
be.
it when she wanted to do gardening?
I think.
Mm.
And I just was like, what are you doing, love? And yeah, I'm not a big fan of Coraline, to be fair. The amount of stuff I have, it's just like, why? I literally just says, why would you press something seconds after finding a sign to not press something? Literally, she
didn't
goes,
see the sign.
she pulls it back.
Yeah, because it had fell down. She pulled it back and then she's like, oh, shouldn't have pressed that.
No, she pulls it and then she presses it.
The light.
She turns it back on. She corrects a mistake.
Okay, something that always bugs me about Coraline, though, is that she's way too chill about everything in the other world.
She's
100%.
No, to be fair, she does look confused at everything.
She
though.
doesn't look freaked out.
She's constantly just like, she does not know what's going on.
Like, if I went through a door in my wall that then had a tunnel and then came out in a replica of my house and my mum was in the kitchen with button eyes, I'd freak out.
Yeah, but it's like a dream, innit? 'Cause she's asleep.
She's not.
But she
thinks she is.
Yeah. It's like every time she goes to the world, it's because she's gone to sleep.
Yeah.
And then she wakes
Apart
up.
from
and-
that one
yeah.
time she goes through during the day.
Yeah.
And when she gets trapped.
Mm.
I literally just have, once again, in all capitals, a lot of these are in capitals, to be fair. Why is she so unbothered by everything? 3 exclamation marks. I guess, let's just crawl into a different dimension. Like, so with the girl?
No, but I have to say, that did look quite fun to go through. That tunnel was
did.
all purple and blue. It just
gives
looked
like-
lovely.
You know, in IKEA.
No, I don't know in IKEA.
Like, the tunnel.
Yeah.
The tunnel systems, I love it.
The tunnel looks a lot like... Do you know when they look down the well? The
I was
tunnel...
about to say.
The tunnel and the
I
well
was
look
gonna
the
ask you
same.
about that.
I feel like there's a theory that the well is like another portal to the other mother's dimension, which is why... Do you know when it's grabbing onto the key and trying to drag Coraline
Yeah.
down? That's why it was trying to drag her down the well, because then she would have gone...
Yeah,
Sorry.
why would you chuck the hand and the key at the same...
No, honestly.
Together?
Yeah, I know that was really stupid of her.
Mm.
Like, to be fair, I didn't think that was the end of the film. I thought there was going to be a whole, like, she comes back alive and...
Nope, that's just the end. That's it.
Like, kills her or something. And I was just like, alright.
That also reminded me of Pan's Labyrinth, not to like talk about that too much. But it was the way that like a lot of her like real world influences, so to say, like the well and stuff kind of were mimicked in the other world or like
Yeah.
the tunnel and that. So it's like kind of open for debate whether it was real or not and stuff. I quite like that. It's very fabulous type stuff as well. Very magical.
Magic realism.
Just call it ableist.
I heard ableist as well. Like, what's that got to do with
Caroline
ableism?
hates disabled people.
To fact, there are a lot of stairs up to their house. In the garden.
I don't think stairs
I don't think
are
Coraline
ableist.
made that decision either.
Yeah.
No, she did.
I don't think stairs are objectively ableist.
No, but there isn't another way up.
You
Yeah,
have
but
to fly
none of
it.
them are in, like, they can all walk upstairs.
But what if they couldn't?
Then they wouldn't buy an house there.
Yeah.
This is a cute house, though, to be fair. Apart from, like, the actual inside of the house, I was like...
Yeah.
Bit bare.
Feel a bit sad for that lad that's dropped his ice cream on the picture. I was like, oh, poor thing.
Oh, 3 ice cream scoops as well. Add that to the list of 3.
Oh, exactly. What is it with 3? In
Rule
these
of
like,
three.
magical realism things.
It's the
It's
thing
a
in
thing.
fairy tales.
Rule of 3.
Love that,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm trying to think of other 3s. There's 3 bears in Goldilocks.
Oh, I thought you meant in Coraline. I was like, where are the 3 bears?
No.
Three Spider-Men.
Yeah, because that's a fairy tale.
I mean, I did have a reference to Spider-Man, I have to say. I don't know which film came first,
Hit us
to be
with it.
fair. When Mr. Babinski, when he was catching all the posts, it just reminded me of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man when he catches it on the lunch tray.
Yeah, that's fair.
I actually think I have seen that on TikTok.
Yeah, he
Because
probably-
I've only watched the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
You can tell which of us is the Marvel fan.
Is that, I've watched all of the Tom Holland ones though.
I haven't.
I'll watch the other ones.
Millie hasn't said anything and you've been shamed into watching Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield ones are the best ones.
Alright, well,
True.
we'll watch. Yeah, I think I don't mind watching them because Andrew Garfield is iconic. But the other one, I don't know who he is.
Can we talk about the cinematography?
Go on.
You know how it's like, it's really, I was going to say sporadic, but I feel like I've used that word so much in media. So I hate it now.
Drama.
But it's, you know how it's always, there's so many canted angles or Dutch angles.
Oh, I've got, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just have canted angle XOXO.
And then
You sound
also
so proud of yourself.
the way it like sneaks behind her, it's like prowling for a lot of them, or like it's just kind of like hiding in the corner. It's giving stalker. And it's
she
really
was being watched by the doll.
yeah, and it's really creepy. But I really like that because it's always just from the start. It's like really disorientating, and it's like nothing's quite right because it's the mix of the 2 worlds and stuff.
Yeah.
And I quite liked it.
In the film, there's also lots of details, like in the wallpaper in one of the rooms, there's button eyes on like a bird, and there's like things that look like spiders and beetles.
Oh, yeah.
The other mother has a beetle car, which hints towards...
Stop. I
thought you were
Not-
talking about the dad's like bug thing that he rides on. The other dad.
Nah, I just
I
have...
don't know what it is.
I have Vauxhall Beetle.
Yeah,
Because
there's
guess who wants a Vauxhall Beetle? They're so cute.
There's loads of references towards the other mother's real nature before you actually get to it, but they're just very subtle. There's loads
Yeah.
of detail we put into the film.
It's really cute, and it's
I could talk about it for hours.
please do.
No, we don't have hours.
My cinematography point was that the jumper that she has on when she goes through the mirror and sees like the ghost children, the stars glow in the dark. I thought that was quite lovely.
I did notice that. It was giving like, it reminded me of like the stars I used to have
Yeah.
on my ceiling that like glow in the dark.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just loved that. I thought it was they're cute.
I do love that. I also love all like there's so many parallels in like you were saying with the well, then also the like lid on the well. What would that be called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lid. It's the
Yeah.
lid.
It's like mirrors the buttons, and then also like just loads of the transitions. The one thing, you know when she like, first of all, the transition from her like looking at the well to her like washing the dishes.
So many of the transitions were
quite
so
snazzy.
cool.
Yeah, and then it's got like the raindrops and everything. Thought that was sick. But then the like seeds that are lined up on the window,
Yeah.
they're the same like plants that are then in the garden in the other world. Easter egg.
Cute. Love that.
Mm.
A keen eye, this one.
The garden in the real world.
I feel like I've just been complimented by like a mum or something.
Well done, Sophie. The garden in the real world looks more like the other mother than it looks like. Do you know how in the other world it looks like Coraline?
Yeah.
The one in the real world, as well as being like all grey and colourless, looks like the other mother.
Yeah, I can't lie, I did think that was a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, having it
Nah.
at her face, like, come on.
The
Not
amount
that-
of stuff I've got, which is literally like, these lot are obsessed with Coraline.
Yeah.
Everything either says her name's got a face on it, and I'm like, I get it's the whole stalker
Just
thing.
wanted to show some buttons in her eyes.
The world has been created for Coraline, though.
And
Yeah,
then she's a bit of a
But,
narcissist,
like,
isn't she?
Yeah.
still, If I went to a world and it said, like, Olivia in big lights had my face everywhere, I'd be like...
And they made a bush look like you.
I'd be like,
whoa.
right, take me out for dinner first.
They're parents.
It is a parent.
Also, why be just not talking? I felt so bad for him. He gets so hard done to in this film.
I think he is my favourite, actually, because bless him.
He does look really creepy, though. His eyes are so wide, and his neck is so...
It's just his neck.
Not there.
I'm kind of sad that when I read the book, he won't be in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine him.
Yeah. Just every
He
time there's
doesn't
a
talk
monologue,
anyway.
just think.
So...
You know what I mean? Just imagine.
Well, at the beginning, he talks a lot. That was the issue she was trying to fix by sewing his mouth shut.
But he just didn't talk that much.
No.
To be fair to him.
He just said a few things and she's like, I don't like you.
Why were you born?
Yeah, Coraline is kind of really brassy.
She does,
Just a bit.
to be fair,
But she is
does,
like a tween.
she does also
so.
get bullied a bit. She gets called a twitchy witchy girl
Are
by
you?
her dad. It's in the song.
I mean, she just gets called Caroline the whole time as well.
It's Coraline. All right, Caroline.
Touched a nerve.
Right. This just occurred to me because you were talking about her being called Caroline, right? My least favourite scene is during the other world when they're doing like the circus thing with all the dogs. It really freaks me out every time. That scene, I really hate it.
Were they like their
The
skin
theatre
just-
or the circus?
Yeah, I was going to say.
The theatre when like unzip their
Ooh.
skin and
Oh,
stuff.
no. I loved that it was full of dogs. I thought
Yeah,
they were really cute.
yeah.
I just thought the dogs were a bit disproportionate. Everyone's
Everyone's
Everyone, yeah.
That's kind of a thing.
I did think like when she like comes to the front of the stage and then like Coraline's walking through and she just turns around and there's just so many dogs everywhere.
I thought it was adorable.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh.
I'd peg it.
I was
They
so
look
freaked
so
out.
cute.
I would, yeah, but I'm not a big fan
There's
of
so
animals.
many of them. Like that room is so big and so dark, and there's so many dogs that
Yeah, but,
freak
like,
me
if
out.
it
I
was
can
just
deal with one or
people.
two dogs, possibly. Yeah,
I
can
love
deal
dogs,
with one
but that was
dog.
scary.
How is that like not cuter than people?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
that is
don't
cute
have
in
that
people.
human emotion where I got animals. Ooh.
That's just not human.
That is not human.
yeah.
I love dogs, but I think it's because it's the same dog over and over again.
I
They all look the
did
same.
think they should have had a variety, but I get what they were.
I just love their little faces. They're just adorable.
Completely different opinions on this
And
scene.
like the little one where she was like, he's not been feeling well lately, and she was like sewing up his little costume. It was like, poor guy.
Bless them.
I love those two though.
Yeah,
Miriam.
the stuff
They're
in the
so
pets is a bit
iconic.
odd though.
I love how
Them
like
stuffing their pets is a bit odd though.
yeah.
Yeah, taxidermy is just a bit weird. Though,
Yeah.
innit? Just move on.
I liked the reading the tea leaves.
Yeah.
And then she was doing one thing. She went, "No, I see a giraffe there. No, she's in grave danger. She's really in
Caroline,
danger."
we should,
Caroline,
like,
Caroline,
Looks at
you
the
are
tissue,
in
goes,
grave.
doesn't look good. She was giving Professor Trelawney from
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Just making it up.
if only everyone had seen Harry
That's going to be my
Potter.
next film, by the way. I think I've decided.
Or it was the
The
absolute,
Philosopher's Stone.
the massive side eye you've just thrown to me.
Yeah. I'll just, every time it's my turn to pick a film, it'll just be the next Harry Potter film. We'll get
you to watch
through
every
them.
single one of them.
Yeah.
I don't feel as strongly about this anymore because I hate J.K. Rowling. I do think it's weird that you've never watched it though.
Yeah.
Never have.
I have to say about them too as well. I can't remember. I think she was finding the eyes of the ghost kids, and then the arms were all twisted. And I thought it just looked like a flump.
That's what Sophie said.
It was just blue and pink, and it was all twisted. I thought that looks exactly like a flump.
Flump arms.
I don't like flumps.
Yeah, but you can't.
Right,
You can't
that's the
deny it
thing.
didn't
Yeah.
look like a flump.
No, it did look like a flump. I just don't like flumps.
Why?
All I could think of, it was like
Was that
really creepy scene. I was
marshmallows?
like,
Only in like small
flumps.
bits. Flumps are too much. It's really sickly.
To be fair, I agree with that.
I'll have marshmallows and hot chocolate, and that's about it.
I only like the small marshmallows, really.
Yeah.
You have massive marshmallows
I
with
know,
yours.
it's 'cause I don't usually.
Oh.
It's only when you guys come round.
She gets forced to have massive marshmallows.
Yeah.
I do love a good mini marshmallow though.
Anyway,
Yeah, I have like a minute until my timer's gonna go off.
oh, can I make one point about how
I cancel
heavy
the timer, 'cause
Coraline
otherwise
must
it's gonna
be?
go. Go on,
Because
sorry.
you know when she's in the circus bit, Babinski's house, and she like runs out. It's towards the end, and she like crashes into the fence on the balcony,
Yeah.
and it just fully just bends like this metal fence, or even wood, but it must be metal. Like that girl, damn,
She's massive.
yeah, built.
Oh, the house is really old and not.
Yeah,
No, because it was metal.
It
Yeah.
bent.
cuffs to her contours.
It does.
Yeah.
You got some up with that stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's fine.
What did you say?
Said it gives to her contours and you had a
Yeah.
little giggle to yourself.
It's quite funny.
See how it is. Yeah.
Do you have to go now, Mel?
I'm gonna have to go. Yeah.
She's abandoning us for history.
I have
What
to make
was
another
your
point. I have
rating?
to make another point.
Oh.
The piano that plays itself just reminds me of Trafford Centre.
No, yeah, I get that every time I watch it.
Fair.
Do you not know the piano that plays itself in Trafford Centre?
The last few times I've been, it hasn't been
Go
on.
to Trafford
No,
Centre.
it has. It's near Selfridges.
No, the few times I've seen it, it wasn't on. It wasn't playing.
Yeah.
What?
It used to be on the way to like Legoland, but now it's near Selfridges.
I don't go near Legoland.
Do you go near Selfridges?
You know, I used to go up to Legoland just so I could see the piano that plays itself. I will.
I'll look out for it next time I
go
go.
to Trafford Centre. I will get you a video of it.
Thank you.
It just plays itself, and every time I go, oh, it's so cool.
We should do a trip to Trafford Centre just to look at this piano.
Yeah.
Go there, look at the piano,
Yeah.
turn around, go
I
home.
would take you all on a trip
We
to
had
Trafford
voices on
Centre.
tour.
Bring
I
the
love it.
podcast stuff just to my house, and then
Yeah.
we'll do it there.
What was your rating? If you've got one?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't rate it on Letterboxd, so Rain didn't see, because last time they said I saw you liked it on Letterboxd. I was like, so I just logged it, and I'm gonna rate it afterwards. I liked it. I thought it was good. I don't really have a rating.
Can't quantify art.
I give it a 5.
Out of
5.
it could have been out of 10.
Yeah, but we're doing
Yeah,
letterbox
Letterboxd.
ratings.
Sorry guys.
Letterbox is 5. You need to get a letterbox, you.
Guys,
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
just wanna show you something. No, I could just be having you guys on.
You could be. I won't put it past you.
I know,
Add us on Letterboxd.
genuinely.
Don't actually, that's really scary.
Yeah, stay away from my
Don't.
letterboxd.
What?
I just said add us on Letterboxd and then I regret
Like,
it.
subscribe, comment down your favourite films and we might watch them.
And do not stalk our Letterboxd.
No.
Yeah, stay away from my
Please.
letterboxd. She has a letterbox. She's been converted.
I've got no internet, so I can't show you anything. I haven't done anything because I just didn't want to.
You got an account?
I do.
Can we add the account?
Don't know
Just,
what my
you just
account
said don't
is.
stalk our Letterboxd. Can we add you? Can you add you on Letterboxd?
I'm allowed to stalk her letterbox. I know who she is. They
It's
can't
not-
stalk her letterbox.
Oh,
I don't know how it works.
We're talking to the
Talking to our
audience.
viewers,
Sorry,
yeah, the
guys.
people.
sorry.
Breaking the
The
fourth
many,
wall.
many people.
Alright. Yeah. We'll sort that out after.
Well, you're not late for history now.
Now I've got 3 minutes. I should
Oh.
probably go.
You should probably go.
Alright. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you have a lovely, lovely time. See you on next one. Bye.